The answer to the previous post is relates to the cost advantages obtained from a company becoming large. Here is all you need to know about economies of scale. What are economies of scale? Economies of scale represent the potential benefits of having a larger operation. In theory, larger operations are able to increase production, buy higher quantities of goods in bulk, and rely on process efficiencies. When these benefits are captured, it is said that a company is capitalizing on economies of scale as it is accomplishing more efficient use of resources due to its size. The size of the business generally matters when it comes to economies of scale. The larger the business, the greater its cost savings. Economies of scale can be both internal and external. Internal economies of scale are based on management decisions, while external ones have to do with outside factors. Internal functions include accounting, information technology, and marketing, which are also considered operational efficiencies and synergies. Economies of scale are an important concept for any business in any industry and represent the cost savings and competitive advantages larger businesses have over smaller ones. Most consumers don't understand why a smaller business charges more for a similar product sold by a larger company. That's because the cost per unit depends on how much the company produces. Internal economies of scale. Internal economies of scale happen when a company cuts costs internally, so they are unique to that particular firm. This may be the result of the sheer size of a company or because of decisions from the firm's management. There are different kinds of internal economies of scale. These include technical, large-scale machines or production processes that increase productivity. Purchasing, discounts on cost due to purchasing in bulk. Managerial, employing specialists to oversee and improve different parts of the production process. Risk-bearing, spreading risks out across multiple investors. Financial, higher creditworthiness, which increases access to capital and more favorable interest rates. Marketing, more advertising power spread out across a larger market, as well as a position in the market to negotiate. Larger companies are often able to achieve internal economies of scale, lowering their costs and raising their production levels, because they can, for example, buy resources in bulk, have a patent or special technology, or access more capital. External economies of scale. External economies of scale, on the other hand, are achieved because of external factors, or factors that affect an entire industry. That means no one company controls costs on its own. These occur when there is a highly skilled labor pool, subsidies and/or tax reductions, and partnerships and joint ventures. Anything that can cut down on costs to many companies in a specific industry. Examples of economies of scale. Job shops produce products in groups such as shirts with your company logo. A significant element of the cost is the setup. In job shops, larger production runs. Lower unit costs because the setup costs of designing the logo and creating the silkscreen pattern are spread across more shirts. In an assembly factory, per unit costs are reduced by more seamless technology with robot. Why are economies of scale important? Economies of scale are important because they can help provide businesses with a competitive advantage in their industry.
Don't forget to follow us for more video.